Okay, so Tim, why are you here, and what do you think you're going to achieve out of this place?
So I came here to look. I grew up here, and the main thing about Saudi, I heard that there's a lot of amazing things happening, but I wanted to feel it myself. Want to, see the buzz. What is the buzz? So even though it's packed here and the logistics are difficult to get here, what I found out that there's an amazing element to Saudi Arabia where we can actually look at opportunities. But there's a fun side of it too, which is happening now. It's great for networking, the investment, the development. Saudi Arabia is open for business. People here are very hospitable. They want to chat, they want to talk. Being honest with you, the logistics can be a nightmare. It was the early days of something, like even the West when it was formed. But this is going places. This 2030 is here. It's here to stay. I've heard of amazing developments. Even the development went yesterday. Amazing. It's beautiful. There's a lot of interest. And I see also ladies and women are very much part of this ecosystem. They're here, they're approachable, but also female entrepreneurs, tech people, and it's open for business. The only thing that's needed is getting them connected. The thing that's missing is really getting the right networking, the right people, so you can actually maximize or utilize your time. The key is, if you look at it, you're here and you're going to, there's so difficult sometimes to get the meeting or the way to talk to certain people, the culture. So I was thinking, maybe, go beyond this and do something about networking, get people, meeting, qualified leads, but also, there's an investment angle to this. There's a return on investment. People willing to invest in the country will get a lot of...
People willing to invest in what?
If they want to invest in the growth of this country, whether it's tourism, whether it's tech, whether it's sustainability, they're willing to listen, willing to look at things. They need it to grow into what the vision they've got.
Okay.
There's investment coming inside it, but the know-how, the understanding, that's probably what's missing.
Okay. And how have you found the local Saudi population, not just from the perspective of the participants, but also the organizers, the government, the promotions?
So what I found from just kind of a couple of days, people are open for business, open to talk, easy to engage, but you have to go and make the effort and talk to them. It's not
open.
It's not like they're coming to you. You have to go to them. So people appreciate you going to them, talking to them, even cold calling. I would say that's important. But you have to find out what is they want and what are you giving. It's important to say that quickly, because I don't feel fear to say that.
And what sort of age cohorts are you talking about? Is it the younger generation that's coming through more? Is it mid-level? Do you find a lot of older folks also coming in and contributing?
So it depends on here, but there's a buzz of youngsters here, but also, people who are actually coming, who's got families and things like that. Also, there are people who are coming to the twilight of their careers, are looking at some other opportunities. What's happened mainly in like the UK, it's cost of living, even the money in your pocket is really difficult. Here, you can get that. You can get, there's elements of it very much tax-free. And they're attracted to that. But in essence, I think it appeals to all age groups and also genders. But really, people are investing their time. The issue is, I don't think they're getting value for money back because of getting the right leads, the right networks, the right contacts.
Right.
That's
Okay. And so on the other side, people coming from outside of the kingdom, or even local expatriates, how have you found them, and what are they looking for, and have they found what they're looking for?
So even local expatriates, here, they are actually very much interested in this brand of Saudi, growing. They see a buzz to it. They look at Dubai, what's happened. The plausibility. It's becoming a really great family environment. The schools are improving. There is elements of the health, all this stuff. It's benefiting the local people. Most people who have moved here don't want to leave once they're here. So the lifestyle we're accustomed to is even more better in Auckland. The safety, the security. But I think what people also want to do, if they want to pay off their mortgages back at home, whatever, things like that, they stay here for a long time. So the expats are quite happy here. It's not, before, when they used to come to Saudi, they probably used to live in Dubai or Bahrain. But I see that movement now. Riyadh is becoming, some of the development, some of the things.
Right.
There's a freedom, there's an openness now.
Okay.
Which I didn't envisage when I was growing up.
Okay. And it's not just Riyadh, it's other places as well, you think?
Yes.
You haven't been there, have you?
I've been to Medina and Jeddah.
Okay.
So I grew up in Jeddah, and I think Jeddah's even more. Oh, wow, Jeddah is like almost a mini Dubai at the moment, yeah?
Yeah.
Mecca, Medina, for religious reasons, great, but still hospitable, very much, open for tourism too, of course. But Jeddah is definitely, I was like, just come here to visit. Have a look. But you have to come here.
Right. And then some initiative you started 2 days ago, I think ad hoc, huge group on WhatsApp that has been extremely active, lots of discussions, lots of compliments towards you that you've put it together. Why did you put it together, and what have you taken away as your number one?
Well, the funny thing is, when I started that initiative, it was just a bit of fun. We started in Dubai and then we moved here. Then I realized it gained a bit of traction. It's got all sorts of people from all sorts of backgrounds. The greatest thing about it was people interacting with each other and making partnerships. There's a gentleman who made a deal yesterday, going into the culture ministry, but they couldn't come because of the logistics, so he went to them. So that's one great way of marketing. So things are happening. But what I found about it, there's a fun element. So networking is not all about, and you see here, it's nice, it's great, but sometimes the fun is missing and it's a bit stuffy. So what's great about the group is a bit more open and people can exchange ideas, but there's also Saudis in there too who are looking for opportunities or interacting or partnerships. So my main thing is it's about awareness. Get the awareness out of this new Saudi, the networking element, but also bring the fun element to it too. So also I'm thinking of other initiatives where make this, using the AI element that we have here, more tuned to actually get people together and talk.
Yeah, that was the number one comment on the WhatsApp group. When are we doing this next? Right? So
yes.
you wanted to get more out of this.
The great thing about this is there is a buzz for it. Even people who spend money come here, they still want to do this. They want to be here. Maybe not on a big scramble like this, because an event like this takes a lot of organization, a lot of logistics. Not everything is perfect. What's great is the mini events. The mini events are more targeted, more kind of meeting of minds. Types of people coming together, or even more facilitators, whatever. From there, a lot of other deals can happen, or even just friendships. Right. People are looking for friendships too.
Yeah. That was people really like talking to each other. Yeah. So you did this dinners in the evenings as well, organized those, and people really found that to be helpful. Yeah. Not just doing meetings here.
The thing is, I've been to places now in Riyadh. Wow, they're so amazing. I can't even. You have to come here and see it, and the development that's happening. There's investment going in there. There's a lot of historical element and cultural. You can just stand there and walk around and see, wow, this is something great. So I'm very buzzed about this. I enjoy networking. I love it, but it's kind of emotional for me too, because I grew up here, and this is the Saudi I wanted it to become.
Right. Fantastic. Lovely. So where are we doing next? Where are we going next?
So we're going to go to my partners who are here. They're presenting. They're in Saudi Arabia. They actually are involved in the ministries and also the oil companies. So they're developing the analytics, the data side, the EPM, ERP, and also they do AI. So very much interested in kind of propagating that kind of so my bread and butter is analytics. My passion is networking and people, so it's like two things meeting together, and I love AI. It's making it simple for me now. Networking, analytics, so meeting of two worlds, or three worlds.
Okay, lovely. So let's go
Thank
check
you
them
so
out.
much. Thank you.
Okay.